This morning, EA dropped the update, but I don't think it's what everyone was looking for, man. So this update was interesting. Included nothing Dynasty-wise, man. And Dynasty probably have the most issues out of all the game modes. You know, from gameplay to Road to Glory to a little bit of everything. This update did not include one portion of Dynasty. And y'all boys low-key was cooking College Football Direct in the comment section of their pretty much Twitter post. And we can also click this and come over here to the page where they pretty much talk about the update. So this update actually addressed quite a few issues gameplay wise, man. Like, you should be able to snap the ball now. Also, like, some pick issues. The stiff arm mechanic was a little bit overpowered. They also increased the chance of catching the interception because it was bad, man. Them jump balls, it seemed like it was like 80-20 balls when it comes to just throwing live passes. I ain't gonna lie, it seemed like 80-20. I was getting snagged on crazy, and that was against the CPU. So they did fix that. Should be a little bit more interceptions. Also, even got some Road to Glory stuff. This is what I would consider a small update. But I think the issue, or like, when are we going to see that Dynasty update, man? Where are we going to see that Dynasty? Because at the end of the day, it's a good amount of stuff wrong with Dynasty. Is it anything game breaking? No. At the end of the day, do I want to be able to do position changes? Yes. Do I want my guy to transfer out? No. But if he do transfer out, my starting quarterback, if he transfer out for playing time, makes no sense. But if he do transfer out, I want him to go to another program and not just disappear from the face of earth. Or he just 9 to 5 it. That's probably what ends up happening. I want them guys to actually go to another school. So deal breakers definitely have some issues, position changes, and that's not even to mention all the other issues with Dynasty mode. But I think this shows us either two things. Either one, they're not really prioritizing Dynasty, or they're, but at the end of the day, Dynasty is not the most important thing in this game. I would consider gameplay probably the number one thing in this game. And a lot of these issues are here to fix the gameplay, to make it a little bit better. But the second most important thing outside of gameplay is probably Dynasty, in my opinion. But you see, they dropped some updates to Road to Glory, and that's a little bit surprising. I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought Road to Glory might be third or fourth, maybe behind Cut. Maybe it's third, but it seems like they're prioritizing gameplay, and that makes sense, man. If you don't have a good gameplay experience, nothing else matters. Nobody playing Road to Glory at all. Road to Glory is out the question. Cut Ultimate Team is probably also out the question if there's no good gameplay. And then also Dynasty a little bit different. Gameplay might matter a little bit less because you have some guys that literally just sim, that hop in there, rebuild the team, don't hop in any games and just sim. So those guys really might not care about gameplay. But at the end of the day, that is the most important part of this game. So having them prioritize gameplay and fixing a bunch of stuff here makes sense. Now, the Road to Glory stuff and nothing for Dynasty is a little bit of a head scratcher for me. I think this also could tell us that these issues for Dynasty is not just no quick fix, quick patch. These issues with position changes it might be significant. It might actually take some time to actually update. So when do we see this big update? And probably 30 days after the release of the game. Probably a month after the release of the game. That's probably what nobody want to hear. 30 days. But I think that's the reality of it, man. Bare minimum next week, if we're lucky, next week maybe we see some fixes for Dynasty. I know it's a lot of guys out there that's waiting to buy the game or start your Dynasty until some of these glitches get fixed. Let me know down below if that's you. Have you not bought the game yet? Have you bought the game and regretting it? Or have you bought the game and you just wait until the fixes start to start your Dynasty? We're just going ahead to start our online Dynasty. I ain't gonna lie, man. We're just starting the online Dynasty right now. I don't want to wait for the patches because we could be waiting way too long. And we'll start it, and we'll have another Dynasty starting up later. If you interested, tap in, link down below for the Discord. Also, it's a community, so just join. We come back over here to the Twitter page. It seems like they are working on some of these patches, man. Like Chad talks about the rain issue, man. The rain game, like, why is there so many rain games? And I have yet to see snow. I'm doing my Colorado rebuild over on my live streaming series on Twitch. Tap in. And we made the playoffs, hosted a first-round playoff game in Colorado. I'm like, snow. It should snow. It's around that time where, it snows a lot in Colorado. We have yet to see a snow game, man. Personally, maybe y'all have. I've seen way too many rain games, but it's no snow at all. But this also tells us that they're working on to address some of these issues here, man. And in a future update, in a future update, we'll see that. When is that future update? Who knows? Who knows? Like I said, I'm thinking earliest next week. Maybe they drop. Maybe we get surprised and they drop something this coming. Thursday, Friday. Maybe we get surprised. But I'm next week the earliest. But realistically, I'm going probably a month, somewhere around a month when the game dropped. Somewhere around 3 to 4 weeks after release date. I think when we'll see that real big patch, because this obviously got to be a big update. And I wouldn't be surprised if every single thing gets fixed in this update, man. Some of this stuff might just be in the game all year. Like I said, we seen that last year where some of the issues in the game just stayed in the game, and it wasn't game breaking. Was it annoying? 100%. The speed rushing outside linebacker, I'll continue to bring it up. How was that never fixed? Another huge issue in my head, maybe not y'all head, but issue that should have been fixed, but it probably has something to do with the game coding to be changed, was the transfer portal last year and how them players never developed. That probably has something to do with the game coding, and that probably wasn't just an easy fix like this. And that also has me nervous because like these position changes probably also is not just an easy fix, and it also probably got to do with the game coding. And I don't know. I'm not a coder. It might be a whole process to fix something like that. So it got me a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. It got me a little bit nervous. But there is a finesse to these position changes, man. We're going to cover it. It might drop today, might drop tomorrow. But it's a real finesse to these position changes, man. All the negative, no. It's a finesse. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to cover it. And like I said, today, tomorrow, y'all see it. I think one alarming thing that's not fixed here is the desyncs, man. I haven't played too much online, but the desyncs look brutal. Oh my goodness, looks like so many desyncs, bro. Some people literally cannot play an online game, but the desyncs was not touched in this update, man. That is game breaking to me. Like if I hop into 2 games in a row, desync, like damn, bro, like I can't play the game. I can't have no fun. And it seemed like it's affecting more so the online community. It happened to me offline once. Knock on wood, it happened once. But also, it's some weird gameplay stuff that I posted on my social medias where, like, the ball, we literally had it happen last night on stream, man. We throw a ball, the ball go 30 yards back. I'll put it on screen. I'll show y'all. Oh, my goodness. Yo. No, EA. Not like that, bro. Not like that, EA. No, bro. Not like that, bro. Not like that, bro. Not like that, bro. What is that, bro? What is that? What is that? 3rd and 59? And it's like, how does that stuff happen, man? That looks absolutely crazy. But hopefully some of that stuff will be fixed in this update or in the future update, man. Y'all let me know your thoughts below, man. I just want to hop on here real quick, just talk about the update, share my thoughts, also get y'all thoughts down below and see how y'all feeling when y'all think this update gonna drop, if it's gonna drop. We don't know. We have no idea. But other than that, that's all I got for y'all boys. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, check out the Twitch, and we on to the next one.